Good evening, my name is Scott Lane, and I'm the president of the San Pedro Youth Coalition, and I want to welcome you all to the 29th annual Future Leaders of San Pedro Awards Banquet. Welcome. On behalf of the San Pedro Youth Coalition, our gold sponsors, Green Hills Memorial Park, SSA Marine, Serenity Lodge, and the San Pedro Fish Market, please join me in welcoming your 2017 Future Leaders of San Pedro. Let's give them one more round of applause. I now have the pleasure of calling up and introducing two of our future leaders, Luka Martisic from White Point Elementary School, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and Troy Sestich from Mary Star of the Sea High School, who will lead us in invocation. Please come on up.
Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart, eyes and stars the flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, thank you for allowing us to have the strength and knowledge to be honored as future leaders of San Pedro. Bless our family and friends who have supported us to achieve our goals. Bless our teachers who have guided us on the road of success. And lastly, watch over us students as we move forward into our future endeavors. Amen.
Up here on the balcony, right behind me, is a group of students from San Pedro High School who are part of one of San Pedro's oldest service organizations, the Knights and Knights. They come here every year. They come here every year to assist us and escort the kids to the room and you to their tables, and we're always grateful to have them. And we're especially proud to announce that a large number of them are former recipients of the Future Leaders of San Pedro Award. And I just want to recognize Future Leader Becca Alvarenga, Future Leader Sofia Juarez, Future Leader Jackie Gray, Future Leader Sam Behar, and Future Leader Grace Lurie. Thank you, Knights and Knights. Your job is done. Thank you. Before we begin the meal, I just want to recognize a few other future leaders who are here tonight. One of our servers who's here tonight who's a grad student at Long Beach State and completed her degree in kinesiology just last year, is Allie Carcamo. Wave, Allie. A former future leader of San Pedro who's put it to practice, a teacher at White Point Elementary, Justin Vaudo. Say hi, Justin. I think the older sister of a future leader is here today, and her name is, oh, my writing, hold on. Miss Mack, please stand up. I can't read your first name, I'm sorry. Where is she? And last but not least, a member of our board of directors of the San Pedro Youth Coalition, a future leader from many, many years ago, Lou Martisich. Anyway, enjoy your meal. If there are any other future leaders in the room, please come up here and tell me so I can recognize you later in the program. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please. I hope everybody enjoyed their dinner tonight and we're ready to start our program. First off, I'd like to thank the staff of the Dalmatian American Club, former Councilman Rudy Savornich, Renee Orphis, and all of the helpers, especially Juan in the bar, for doing such a great job putting our dinner service together. You know, earlier this week in San Pedro, we had a near miss at one of our elementary schools when one of the parents collapsed and needed medical attention. And thank God, in the vicinity was the principal of Taper Elementary School, Steve Scrumbus, who stepped in and administered aid. Please stand up, Mr. Scrumbus. We like to seat our heroes in the very back of the room here at the Future Leaders. Before we begin the program, we need to do some essential thank yous to our sponsors. First, I'd like to thank Green Hills Memorial Park for sponsoring every year this event and making it possible for a double centerfold ad in the San Pedro Today that will be handed to all the girls here today. I also want to thank Councilman Joe Buscaino for his financial support. And you'll be hearing more about his role with the San Pedro Youth Coalition over the years, but he's also provided these certificates of recognition to all our future leaders that they will be receiving today. Thank you, Councilman. I want to thank our gold sponsor, San Pedro Fish Market, our gold sponsor, SSA Marine, and our gold sponsor, Serenity Lodge, for their financial support of the scholarships we'll be giving to the high school seniors tonight. Thank you. I'd also like to thank sponsors, the Gracie Charitable Trust, named after Grace Crawshaw, the former president of the San Pedro Youth Coalition, and her son's business, Will Allen Investments. Thank you for your support of our future leaders. I want to thank the Port of Los Angeles, who have long been sponsors of this program. And I also want to thank two very important people who are the owners of a local business here in San Pedro called Priority One Printing, right on 5th Street in downtown. Herb and Arlene Zimmer have been financial supporters of the San Pedro Youth Coalition for many, many years. We get the programs from them. And every year when we pay our bill for the programs, a couple weeks later we get a check that's for more than we paid for the programs. And not only do Herb and Arlene Zimmer and the people at Priority One support us, they actually come to the event and they're here tonight to watch the kids because they tell me that they're inspired every year by what the future holds for San Pedro when they hear about our kids. And I'd like to recognize them. Herb and Arlene, please stand up. Last but not least, we'd like to thank Norman's Clothing Store, which has managed our ticket sale operations for many, many years, and they do it for free, and it's a real pain. And, you know, they get frustrated with us every year, but they keep coming back and doing it, and we're very grateful to all the people at Norman's. We're going to get started real quick here, so I'm going to tell you how the procedures work tonight. And I know everybody's here, people tell them when to clap, not to clap, but it's important that you follow the instructions tonight because We got 49 kids to honor. If we add 20 seconds to each kid, we're going to be like another half hour. So if everybody would just follow the rules, it works like clockwork. We're in our 29th year. So this is what will happen. A presenter will come up and take the stage, and they will call the names of 8 future leaders. As they're calling the names of those 8 future leaders, don't clap. When they're done calling all those names, they will ask you to clap, and those kids will assemble over here on this side of the room. And then each kid will have their name called 2 times. The first time you don't clap, the second time you do. So they'll have their name called, and they'll walk out here and stand on an X on the stage, and they'll hold their plaque, and we'll read their biography to you. When we're done reading their biography to you, we'll say their name one more time, and then everybody in the room will have an opportunity to clap for them. And then they'll leave the stage, and we'll call the next future leader's name. You won't clap, biography, then clap, and then we'll do that 49 times, and trust me, it works real well. So we have one future leader. So let's see if everybody was listening. We have one future leader who has an important commitment tonight, and so we have to call her up out of order. And so, because she's all alone, I'm going to let you clap right now for Grace Weezar. Come on up, Grace. Grace Weezar. Don't clap. See, we're practicing with you, Grace. Grace Weezar is a 12th grader at Port of Los Angeles High School. She has served on student council all 4 years and is currently the ASB secretary. She was JV co-captain of the cheer squad and has cheered for Diamond All-Stars and is now cheering for the South Bay Divas All-Stars. She has received principal's honor roll all 4 years of high school and has a 4.2 GPA. She is a member of NHS and CSF and is a biliteracy seal bearer. Grace's role as editor of the yearbook is one of her cherished titles, along with founder of the Saving Steps Club, Foreign Language Club member, and Rotary Student of the Month. In her free time, she loves to listen to music, go to the movies, and babysit her little brother. She plans on attending UC Davis, where she will major in genetics. Everything she does it for the glory of God. Grace Weezar. That was pretty good. Okay, I now have the pleasure of introducing our first presenter of the evening. She is a longtime and founding board member of the San Pedro Youth Coalition, and she is a former head librarian for the Los Angeles Central Library. Please join me in welcoming Giovanna Menino.
Okay, no problem. Okay. I will now call up the first group of future leaders. Please hold your applause to the end. Angela Bologna, Raylene DeHonor, Omar Nunez, Areli Ramos, Karina Cooper, Kevin Sohn, Ella Shapiro, Ramon Davalos, and Michaela Antonio. Angela Bologna. Angela Bologna is a 5th grader at Crestwood. Angela is a conscientious student who ranks at the top of her class academically. She has been chosen as Student of the Month and as a recipient of the school's Principal Award annually for the past 6 years. She serves her school as Student Council Vice President, where her ideas and leadership are widely respected. She was instrumental in the creating and showing of a teaching video of Crestwood students, as well as herself, demonstrating good school behavior. Angela is very artistic. She recently submitted a poster to the West Basin Municipal Water District's Water is Life contest and is anxiously awaiting the contest results. She's taking piano lessons and sings in the church choir. Angela has a vibrant yet peaceful way about her that encourages all to seek her guidance. Angela wants to attend college in pursuit of a career as a doctor or teacher. Angela Bologna. Raylene DeHonor. Raylene DeHonor is a distinguished 7th Street Elementary student. She's an exceptionally kind, responsible, and focused. She currently serves as a student council ambassador and maintains Silver Honor Roll academic status. Her enormous compassion enables her to see things from different points of view, and she is valued for her ability to help resolve conflicts. In addition to working hard at school, Raylene is very active in her church, participates in community outreach, and organizes and packs hundreds of shoe boxes for Operation Christmas Child. She has also been part of the cheerleading group South Bay Divas, where she received several awards from her coaches. She enjoys many crafts and cooking. In the future, she would like to attend culinary school so that she can be a chef. She's also interested in studying medicine so that she can be a doctor and help others. With her many talents and skills, it is certain that Raylene will make a meaningful contribution to the San Pedro community and to our world. Raylene DeHonor. Omar Nunez. Omar is a respectful and responsible 6th grade student at Barton Hill Elementary School. He has excelled in all academic areas. He's well respected by his peers and was voted to be this year's student body president. He leads the morning assembly every Monday with the Pledge of Allegiance. Omar has high aspirations. He would like to attend Stanford University to become an engineer. His goal is to have a career in structural design and build skyscrapers. And his dream vacation would be to visit Paris, France, and climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Omar is also interested in playing soccer. In his spare time and during recess, he enjoys playing soccer with his friends. If building skyscrapers doesn't work out, he plans to play professional soccer for Real Madrid. Omar Nunez. Areli Ramos. Areli Ramos is a fifth grade student at Cabrillo Avenue Elementary School. Areli has been recognized as an exemplary role model throughout her years at Cabrillo Avenue. Areli is part of Cabrillo's social media crew and honored by all means. Because of her leadership skills and responsibility, she has been asked by teachers, administrators, and faculty to assist in different ways to better the environment at Cabrillo. Areli is a tremendous role model and citizen who truly represents what a Cabrillo student can be. She works extremely hard in class and is the first to lend a hand when other students require assistance. Areli loves to read, use mental math, and help out in as many ways as possible. Areli's future is bright, and she will find herself attending UCLA and excelling at all future endeavors. Areli Ramos. Karina Cooper. Karina Cooper is a 6th grade student at Bandini Elementary School. She is currently the student body president and has organized school spirit days and fundraisers for the 6th grade trip. Karina was the announcer for the winter holiday program and celebrating diversity program. She sings in the school chorus and tutors 1st grade students in reading and math. Karina has risen to the challenges of school and continues to work hard on maintaining good grades and being a leader. Karina has circulated a petition to change the cafeteria menu to include hot wings and chocolate milk. She gathered over 100 signatures and presented the petition to the cafeteria. She is a good reader and writer. Her favorite saying is, "Girl up and solve your own problems." I like that. In the future, Karina hopes to attend UCLA and become a surgeon. Karina Cooper. Kevin Sohn. Kevin Sohn is a dedicated fifth grader at Park Western Magnet who demonstrates not only academic excellence, but also amazing leadership skills. He leads not for recognition, but because he sees a need. Serving on student council in 4th and 5th grades, Kevin this year founded the 3 C's Club, an opportunity for interested students to play chess, checkers, or cards during their recess. Hoping to start more clubs at school, Kevin designed and distributed a survey to the students to find out what other interests they may have. Academically, Kevin shows particular passion for math and science. In 4th grade, he represented Park Western School in the Science Olympiad at Occidental College, helping his school earn a silver medal, just 5 points shy of the gold. During his free time, Kevin is often on YouTube and BrainPop, investigating various science interests. Fittingly, Kevin aspires to one day be a doctor, hoping to attend Harvard. Kevin Sohn. Ella Shapiro. Ella Shapiro is an exemplary 5th grader at South Shores Magnet. Not only is she student body president, but she has held main character roles in both upper grade productions, with this year playing the genie in Aladdin. Ella's focus and drive go beyond the arts and into her first passion, which is soccer. She is a confident and determined team player for her club soccer team, the LA Galaxy. Ella is highly motivated and continuously works above and beyond to maintain outstanding grades and currently holds a 3.8 GPA. Ella is known for peer tutoring classmates when needed and independently collaborating with others in group inquiry. At age 11, Ella already demonstrates the necessary character traits to become a successful person, not only for herself, but for those around her. She will become a pillar of our community, and we should all wait eagerly for the time when we get to watch her as team captain for our women's national soccer team. Ella Shapiro. Ramon Davalos. Ramon Davalos is a 5th grade gifted and talented student at White Point Elementary School. Ramon currently serves as Student Council Vice President. Ramon has an exemplary academic record. He has been a member of the Million Word Club for the past 2 years, and he currently holds the position of top reader in the school. Ramon approaches school with seriousness and attention to detail. He works hard to maintain outstanding grades. Ramon enjoys fishing and participating in basketball and soccer. He is an outstanding role model and citizen. Ramon hopes to attend UCLA, where he will study either biology or engineering. Ramon Davalos. Michaela Antonio. Michaela Antonio is one of the hardest workers in the classroom at Leland Street School. He completes classwork and homework and has improved by leaps and bounds since the beginning of the school year. Michaela is a recognized leader by his example. Everyone looks to him for help and for explanations of the 6th grade content, and he is always willing to lend a hand. Michaela gets along with all his peers and is known for fairness and honesty. He loves to play basketball with his cousins in the backyard. He is artistic too. In his spare time, he draws whatever pops into his head. Michaela wants to attend UCLA and become an astronaut explorer, discovering new terrain on Mars. He wants to return to San Pedro and open a school that specializes in space technology so that more kids will become interested in space travel. Future astronaut Michaela Antonio will take us all to other worlds. Michaela Antonio. I now have the pleasure of introducing our next presenter. She is future leader of San Pedro from 1998 and currently serves as the senior librarian of the West Los Angeles Regional Branch of the Los Angeles Public Library. Please join me in welcoming back to the Future Leaders Dinner, Celia Avila.
I will now call up the next group of future leaders. Please hold your applause till the end. Sofia Valle, Jessica Mancha, Edison Bleckner, Elisa Mack, Daniela Califano, Joaquin Bejarano, Emery Jovel, and Luca Martisic. Oh, yay! Sofia Valle. Sofia Valle is a fifth grade student at Taper Avenue Elementary School. She is a gifted learner who excels in all academic areas. During her fifth grade year, she has served on our student council, participated in our school talent show, and even had a solo in this year as part of our school's honors course. Sofia is a talented pianist and loves participating in musical performances. She is an experienced member of her volleyball team, having played for the last 4 years. Sophie is an active member of her Girl Scout troop. Along with her troop, she has helped to find charitable donations for women and children in need. She is learning to be a strong voice in her community through participation in women's movements. One day, Sophie hopes to attend college at Harvard or the Colorado School of Mines. She is interested in becoming a judge, doctor, or working for the FBI. Where there's zest for life, anything is possible. Sofia Valle. Jessica Mancha. Jessica Mancha is a fifth grade student at Cabrillo Avenue. If her last name sounds familiar to you, it should. Her brother, Abraham, won this award a few years back. What an amazing accomplishment for the family. Jessica's determination to improve, investigate, create, and assist are truly exceptional. She is disciplined and creative. She has a perfect homework record and a 4.0 GPA, while also singing in chorus and playing the recorder. Her classmates look at her as a leader, and her teachers see her as a peerless role model. She was elected as president of the student council in a landslide. Jessica regularly volunteers to tutor classmates and works tirelessly to make her school a better place. At home, Jessica loves to cook with her family. Her current specialty is gourmet cupcakes, which she enjoys making with her mom, Rosa, and dad, Abraham. Jessica Mancha. Edison Bleckner. Edison Bleckner is a fifth grader at Christ Lutheran. Edison shows great leadership skills by working with and tutoring other fifth graders in math. He sings with the school praise band and plays on the school soccer and volleyball teams. He works hard to maintain outstanding grades and currently has a 4.0 GPA. Edison sings in his church choir, God Rocks. He also volunteers in the nursery at church on Sunday mornings, is attending catechism classes, and volunteers at a convalescent home across the street from the church, as well as his nesting place, a safe home for women and their children. Outside of church and school, Edison plays on the club and AYSO extra soccer teams. He is the middle child of 5 children and helps watch over his 2 younger siblings. He will follow his older brother and sister to Valley Christian High School in Cerritos, California. He hopes to go to UCLA in Los Angeles, California, and is considering a career in education. Edson Bleckner. Alyssa Mack. Alyssa Mack has attended 15th Street School since kindergarten. She has maintained a 3.5 grade point average and has achieved a 9th grade reading level as a 4th grade student. Alyssa has been student council almost every year. She has helped those in need by assisting in our annual Thanksgiving food drive, helping hundreds of people living at the Harbor Interfaith Shelter. She has also participated in sailing lessons and won as a scholarship from Cabrillo Yacht Club. Alyssa plays keyboard, guitar, drums, and bass guitar and participates in the Little Kids Rock Band. Alyssa is also quite the athlete. She is one of our fastest runners. She scored top of her class all around in the 5th grade fitness test, and she has participated in AYSO soccer for 8 years. Alyssa is also a kind and thoughtful person who is patient, confident, dependable, and not only motivates herself, but helps to motivate her peers as well. Alyssa hopes to attend Los Angeles School of Music and become a musician. Alyssa Mack. Daniela Califano. Daniela Califano is an outstanding 5th grade student at South Shores Magnet. She is an incredibly motivated, respectful, and highly engaging student who goes above and beyond in all aspects of learning. She is an excellent reader and writer and is quite capable of expressing herself orally and in writing. Daniela is an ambitious student and currently has a 4.0 GPA and has received many student recognition awards, including being named to South Shores Honor Roll. Daniela is the type of leader who is humble, kind, and understanding. She is someone who can be trusted to lead others. Daniela loves playing soccer on her club soccer team. She is very proud to say that her team won the championship of the Premier Cup tournament. Daniela plans to attend USC to study law. She believes that you should always be kind to others and always work hard to achieve your goals. Daniela Califano. Joaquin Bejarano. From Park Western Place Elementary School, we have Joaquin Berejano. Besides being a conscientious and hardworking student, Joaquin is also an outstanding athlete. He plays football with the PV Breakers, Rancho Cienega League of Los Angeles, and the Pick Six Football League. He is also a student council member and last year appeared in Park Western Place's award-winning anti-bullying video. Joaquin also spoke at the Northwest San Pedro Council about our school's budding bench. He was articulate and comfortable as he informed the council on their grant funding. Well-liked and respected by his peers, Joaquin has leadership potential. If you're looking for someone to count on and do the right thing, you can count on this guy. Joaquin Bejarano. Emery Jovel. Emery Jovel is a 5th grader at Point Furman Science STEAM Magnet. She was the recipient of the annual Principal's Award in both 3rd and 4th grade and has not missed a day of school since 3rd grade. Emery is a gifted artist with a talent for detailed drawings, penmanship, and an eye for color. Emery hopes in the future to attend either Harvard or San Diego State University to earn a Bachelor's of Music degree and major in vocal performance. She has been singing since she was 2 years old and took formal lessons in the past, but currently teaches herself through the use of YouTube tutorials on music technique. Emery is always looking for ways to help others around her. She is bilingual in Spanish and English and offers to translate for anyone in need of assistance. She also works patiently with her brother who has autism. Emery has the heart, intellect, and determination to become a future leader of San Pedro. Emery Jovel. Luka Mardisic. Luka Mardisic is a 5th grade gifted and talented student at White Point Elementary School. Luka has served on student council for the past 3 years as a representative, treasurer, and currently serves as a president. Luka has an exemplary academic as well as attendance record. He possesses the innate drive to perfection in achieving all his goals. As a 4th grader, Luka scored a perfect score in English language arts on the Smarter Balance assessment, which is unheard of. In his 6 years at White Point, he has only missed 5 days. He has been recognized in the Million Word Club for the past 2 years. He is active in sports, and he plays basketball, soccer, football, and baseball. Luka plans on attending UCLA. He hopes one day to be a professional athlete or brand designer. Luka Mardisic. I now have the pleasure of introducing our next presenter. She is the Vice President of the San Pedro Youth Coalition and the Chairwoman of tonight's event, Michelle Bignardi.
Okay, it is my pleasure to call up the final group of elementary school future leaders. Vanessa Gutierrez, Sofia Castellanos, Stephen Kordick, Jalen Rosas, Scarlett Barrios, Shay Albano, Kylie Lopez, and Peter Hoff. Now you can clap. Vanessa Gutierrez. Vanessa Gutierrez is a responsible, bright, dedicated young woman whose commitment to making her school a better place makes her a future leader of San Pedro. Vanessa is currently serving as Student Council Vice President at Barton Hill and works hard to improve school spirit and atmosphere by helping organize Spirit Week activities. Vanessa enjoys reading, drawing, and working hard in school. She has a strong sense of self and rises above any negative influence of her peers in order to achieve. When Vanessa grows up, she wants to attend California State University, Long Beach, and dreams of becoming a veterinarian that specializes in the care of canines and felines. Vanessa Gutierrez. Sofia Castellanos. Sofia Castellanos has attended 15th Street School since kindergarten with almost perfect attendance. She's maintained a 3.5 grade point average and is a leader in her class. Not only has she been on student council every year, but she's currently our school vice president and was the first third grader to be elected student body president. Sophia sets and achieves her own goals in all subjects. In the 5th grade fitness test, she set a goal of 60 curl-ups and reached 75. In reading, she set her mind to reach level Z by the end of 5th grade and is currently at Y, reading at a 12th grade reading level. She performs far above grade level in English language arts and mathematics and on the Smarter Balance assessment. Sophia has volunteered as a buddy reader. She sings in the school chorus and plays guitar in the Little Kids Rock Band. She is working to help those in need in our community by assisting at the annual Thanksgiving food drive for Harbor Interfaith Shelter. Sofia Castellanos. Stephen Kordick. Stephen Kordick is a 5th grade student at Crestwood Street Elementary School. He serves on the student council. He has served on the student council since 4th grade. Currently, he serves as co-president. Stephen maintains excellent citizenship, academic, and social skills. He also maintains outstanding grades. Stephen truly enjoys learning at Crestwood and has an excellent record of attendance. His favorite subjects are math and PE. He has quite a few interesting ideas for Crestwood, such as Superhero Day, Disney Day, and Crazy Hair Day, and a video collaboration to prevent bullying at Crestwood. Stephen plays softball, baseball, and basketball. He wants to become a professional baseball player and attend University of Southern California. He's also interested in the fields of engineering, welding, and after playing a professional baseball player, he wants to be a manager for the Dodgers or the Angels. Stephen Kordick. Jalen Rosas. Jalen Rosas is a 6th grade student at Bandini Elementary School. She is currently 6th grade class president. She is fluent in English and Spanish and announces in the Spanish school programs. She is a play leader for the kindergartners and tutors 1st grade reading. She's an avid kickball player, plays first base, and was part of the 6th grade kickball team that came from behind to defeat the teachers in the annual game. She's on an honor roll student. She takes great pride in everything she does. Jalen enjoys cheerleading and cheers with the Diamond All-Stars Bomb General. Jalen likes to draw and animate figures. In the future, Jalen wants to work in graphic design and animation. She hopes to attend Parsons School of Art, Media, and Technology in New York. Her motto, always be true to yourself. Jalen Rosas. Scarlett Barrios. Scarlett Barrios is a student at Point Fermin. She has exceptional focus in the classroom and is an excellent role model to other students. She's always courteous and respectful to all authority figures, and she's helpful to students in the lower grades. Scarlett is an enthusiastic learner who loves to read in her spare time and acquire more knowledge with every book she reads. Scarlett ran for student body treasurer 2 consecutive years and is an excellent citizen at Point Fermin Marine Science Magnet, receiving the Principal's Award for 4 of her academic school years. She has perfect attendance throughout elementary school. Scarlett has studied karate and swimming for 4 years, and she also plays the recorder. Scarlett plans to become a doctor or an engineer when she graduates from a 4-year university, but she's undecided about which university she will be attending. Besides study, she would like to travel and see the world. Scarlett Barrios. Shay Albano. Shay Albano is a 5th grade student at Taper Avenue Elementary. He is a gifted learner whose determination to be the best in all he does has set him apart as a leader at Taper. He's earned outstanding grades and excels in all academic areas. He was elected as president of student council by his peers because other students recognize his respectful, responsible manner. Shay is an avid athlete, both at school and in various teams across the South Bay. He's played for AYSO Extra, LA Galaxy South Bay, and Fram. He's a valued member of his team for his excellent skills and sportsmanship. Shay would like to attend the University of Notre Dame. He's interested in a variety of careers, perhaps even as a professional athlete. Whatever path he chooses, he is certain to be a great success. Shay Albano. Kylie Lopez. Kylie Lopez is a very hard worker at Leland Street School and serves as a great role model for her classmates. Kylie has been at Leland since kindergarten, and all of her former teachers have expressed such delight at the mention of her name. Kylie is a recognizable leader by the modeling of her example to others and in her role in serving as student body president. In her spare time, Kylie enjoys going down to Craft It because it gives her an opportunity to see the various artists and their work. She then goes home and tries her hand at replicating their art. She's especially inspired by those artists who use recycled goods and create fine art. Kylie was inspired by Mr. Logan Fox, her art teacher, and wants to attend UCLA, where she will study painting and begin to illustrate the mystical world she envisions in her head. Kylie has a story to tell that will take us all on a magical journey. Kylie Lopez. Peter Hoff. Peter Hoff is a 5th grade student at Christ Lutheran School. This year, he has served as student council as the 5th grade representative. He sings in the school praise band and has participated on school soccer and volleyball teams. He works hard to maintain outstanding grades and currently has a 4.0 GPA. Peter sings in the church choir, God Rocks, and performs in 2 presentations at church each year. He also volunteers in the nursery at church on Sunday mornings, is attending catechism classes, and volunteers at a convalescent home across from church as well as his nesting place, a safe home for women and their children. Outside of church and school, Peter plays on club and AYSO soccer team. He is one of 4 siblings and shares the responsibility of taking care of the family dog and 7 chickens. He hopes to go to Concordia University in Irvine, California, and is considering a career in sports medicine. Peter Hoff. And I will now call up our president, Scott Lane.
You know, putting on this event is like putting on a wedding where nobody knows each other, and it's all, not all, but a lot done by Michelle Bignardi. If I could just get one more round of applause for our chairwoman. Okay, 26 down, 23 to go. It's halftime in our event, and at this point in time, it's our tradition to address our future leaders and to tell you all just a few things about the San Pedro Youth Coalition. Tonight we honor 49 young people, and we are learning that they each have unique interests, talents, and passions. But we can be assured that they have one thing in common. Their teachers and the administrators at their school have seen in each of them the early signs of leadership. But why are we here? Why bother celebrating that? For us, the reason is simple. For our town to have a future as rich as its past, for our town to be a worthy home to young families raising the next generation, we need to prepare today's young people to stand up and lead. 20 or 30 years from now, 20 or 30 years, who will lead the institutions and organizations that make life safe, enjoyable, and fulfilling for young people in San Pedro? 20 or 30 years from now, who will be our police officers, our senior lead officers? Who will be the leaders of our local sports leagues? Who will be elected our council person? 20 or 30 years from now, who will be the principals at our local schools? Who will run the San Pedro Girls Softball Association, the Eastview Little League? 20 or 30 years from now, who will sit on our neighborhood councils and the Bogdanovich Park and Peck Park advisory boards? Who will form and organize neighborhood watches to keep our neighborhoods safe? Who will coach the athletic teams at Pola High School and Mary Star High School and San Pedro High School? 20 or 30 years from now, who will run your church's largest annual fundraiser? Who will be teaching in our classrooms? Who will sit on the board at the Boys and Girls Club, and who will be fighting to keep our parks open, safe, and clean? 20 or 30 years from now, who will stand up and lead? Future leaders, it's you. It's not somebody else, it's you. Tonight you cross a stage that has been crossed 28 times previously by 1,372 future leaders of San Pedro that came before you. Today we don't call them future leaders. We call them teachers, principals, nonprofit board members, parent association presidents, church group leaders, and coaches. We call them generous and supportive business owners and corporate managers who write the checks that fund the local nonprofits in San Pedro. We call some of them San Pedro Youth Coalition board members, and we proudly call one of them the councilman for the 15th district of the city of Los Angeles. Over the years, this organization, the San Pedro Youth Coalition, has placed an emphasis on making sure that this town has facilities to serve the needs of young people and extracurricular things. We saw a public and private school system that was taking care of the school day, and we did not see a coordinated effort to make sure we had the facilities that a lot of other communities had for after school. We have experienced great success over the years advocating for additional gymnasiums, fields, amenities, and park space at Bogdanovich, Peck, the Field of Dreams, 22nd Street, Angels Gate, and at Knoll Hill. Pursuing these aims has been our vision. It's the leadership that we've been proud to provide. But what are your passions? What's important to you young people? You may not know today, but you will soon. And when you do, you need to stand up and lead. Do not fear failure. Do not quit when times get hard. Do not shy away from the limelight. And do not hide in the comfort of the back row. And do not sit in silence when something should and must be said. Just lead. Leadership is not the easy way. It's a hard path. It puts burdens on you. It gobbles up your time. It subjects you to criticism, sometimes harsh criticism. But if your heart is right and you're determined, it rewards others in countless ways, and that will make it worth the while. In your remaining years of school, study hard, play hard, and work hard, and take some time to relax too. And when you're done with all of that, whatever you become in life, whatever you are, may you fulfill your promise as the future leaders of San Pedro. Thank you. Many years ago, a young San Pedro High School student was chosen as a future leader by the San Pedro Youth Coalition. As a young man, he worked with children at Bogdanovich Park. He became a cop and ultimately became San Pedro's senior lead officer. He ran for office and shocked the LA political establishment with his win. And every last Thursday in May, he comes here to the stage that he credits for giving him the confidence to pursue his dreams. Please welcome our next presenter, a San Pedro Youth Coalition future leader of San Pedro, Councilman Joe Buscaino.
Thank you. This year for Scott Lane, ladies and gentlemen, President of the San Pedro Youth Coalition. To my brother Scott and all of the board members, we thank you for advocating for our youth here in San Pedro, and we owe a debt of gratitude for being a champion for our young men and women, our boys and girls here in our beloved hometown. 25 years ago, I was in your seat accepting that same award. In fact, the plaque looks the exact same 25 years ago as it is today. And I can tell you to our leaders. Today, it's the most treasured award that I've ever gotten in my life, and it sits in my City Hall office to my right and reminds me of how much faith and confidence people put in me at your age. And the sky's the limit, and we wish you all the very, very best, and the future is bright for each and every one of you. We love you, we bless you, and tonight we honor you. So to our future leaders, I want to do one thing. You are surrounded by so much love in this room. You are surrounded by people who love you, who support you, who want the best for you, your parents, your guardians, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, your cousins, and I want you to do me a favor. Stand up, future leaders, and give them a round of applause for being with you along the way. They owe you a debt of gratitude as well. So with that, it gives me a great honor and pleasure to call up the first group of middle school future leaders: Daniel Cortez, Jasmine Cuevas, Dylan Kordick, Valeria Barrera, Jude Fiamengo, Vivian Turnbull, Marianne Stewart, and Abigail Caceres. Cue applause. Daniel Cortez. Daniel is currently an 8th grade student attending Dotson Middle School's Gifted Magnet program. Over the last few years, Daniel's worked diligently to secure a spot on the school's honor roll, averaging a 3.83 GPA each semester. In addition to maintaining a rigorous academic schedule, Daniel participates in an extracurricular engineering course at the local college, resulting from a partnership between LAUSD and the Los Angeles Harbor College. Daniel sits on Dotson's 8th grade advisory board as a class officer, where he partakes in the decision-making of class events. Daniel also volunteers at his former elementary school, where he helps former teachers. In his spare time, Daniel plays basketball and participates in a film class. Though he's undecided about where he'd like to attend college, Daniel enjoys writing and can definitely see a future for himself in the field. Daniel Cortez. Jasmine Cuevas. Dana Middle School student Jasmine Cuevas makes positive contributions to our community both in and out of the classroom. She demonstrates leadership by making sure all members of her U.S. history group are involved and heard. Even though she may not always agree with others on these topics, she definitely allows others to express their perspectives so that she can make more informed decisions for herself. Jasmine is also a member of a small group of students who are enrolled in a college-level journalism course at the local high school campus. She uses her objectivity to report news accurately and without bias so that her community can make responsible, informed decisions. Jasmine also excels in the arts and is part of advanced piano. The fact that she is able to maintain impeccable academic grades, take on extra responsibilities in higher education, excel in the arts, and still maintain poise, open-mindedness, and a positive outlook, Jasmine definitely deserves commendation as a future leader of San Pedro. Jasmine Cuevas. Good job, sweetie. Dylan Kordick. Dylan is an 8th grade student at Holy Trinity School. Dylan has a 4.0 GPA, is a member of the California Junior Scholarship Federation, and is the 8th grade classroom representative for Student Council. Dylan plays on multiple baseball, basketball, and football teams. He is on his school's varsity soccer and volleyball teams. Dylan stands out for his positive attitude, leadership, and spirit. Last month, Dylan was honored with the school's Richie Gonzalez Gift of Life Award, an award given to one student in the school who exhibits Christ-like behavior and is a role model to his peers. Dylan is known by his teachers as determined and inclusive. He truly cares about all of his classmates. Dylan will attend San Pedro High School and their School for Advanced Studies program. Dylan would like to attend USC, play football or baseball, and study architecture. He loves math and drawing and dreams of designing buildings one day. Dylan Kordick. Valeria Barrera. Valeria is an 8th grade student at Dotson Middle School. She currently is involved in leadership. In her leadership class, she serves on the committee to collect items for animal shelters. In addition to her leadership role, she is also a Donette. These students perform various duties around the school. They take care of all recycling, help with peer tutoring, and assist with the many after-school parent meetings at Dotson. In addition, she reads Dotson's special education students during homeroom. Her most recent event was speaking to new parents and their children about the Magnet program for the Magnet orientation during the last week of March. In addition, she practices Taekwondo and practices in an after-school soccer league. And she is a chairperson for Students Run LA. Valeria excels in academics. She maintains a GPA of 3.9 and has excellent citizenship. Valeria Barrera. Jude Fiamingo. Jude is a unanimous choice by the teachers at Mary Star as a future leader. Jude demonstrates leadership in the classroom and on the playground and on the court. Leadership in Jude's case is shown by his strength of character, interpersonal skills, and willingness to be a team player. Jude plays basketball and flag football for Mary Star of the Sea Elementary and plays baseball for Eastview Little League. He was voted most athletic by his classmates for the 8th grade's yearbook. Jude maintains one of the highest GPAs in his class and has earned Principal's Honor Roll and the California Junior Scholarship Federation membership. Jude serves the school and his community by helping with food distribution at the Mary Star Christian Care and being a member of the school's tech team. He has been recognized as Student of the Month numerous times by junior high teachers. Jude would like to attend University of Michigan, Kansas State, or University of Washington, where he hopes to play basketball. Jude would also like to study business. Jude Fiamingo. Vivian Turnbull. Vivian is an 8th grader at Christ Lutheran School. She's extremely driven and motivated in all that she does and aims for success in every area. She currently has a 4.0 GPA and has had the same GPA this entire school year. Vivian has participated in many activities, including being on the school's girls' soccer team, having a leading role in the Christmas musical, and being a part of the school's upcoming talent show. In addition to showing leadership to her peers in academics, she's a great leader to her peers through her enthusiasm for drama and soccer. Vivian is a great support to her friends, but is equally as helpful and kind to everyone around her. She's great at volunteering her personal time to help somebody in need and is a great older sister. Vivian's passionate about animals and would love to be a vet when she grows up. She wants to go to either Virginia Tech or Azusa Pacific University. Vivian Turnbull. Marianne Stewart. Marianne is an 8th grade student at Dana Middle School. He has shown leadership qualities throughout his middle school tenure. He has approached various challenges with leadership, determination, and outstanding character. Marianne has served as a team member of the Dana robotics team for the past 2 years and 1 year as its captain. Marianne even served as a referee during the competition matches when the league was shorthanded. Marianne joined the underwater robotics team this year and served as a video camera engineer. He learned and employed many new skills to enhance the robotic vehicle that was used in a competition against other schools. Marianne is a respected student on campus where he can be seen socializing with a diverse group of students with different tastes and interests. Marianne represents the positive culture of Dana Middle School, his family, and his community. He proves how hard work develops strong character. Marianne Stewart. Abigail Caceres. Abigail is an 8th grade student at Dotson Middle School. While at Dotson, she spent 3 years in leadership. In 6th grade leadership, she was a representative. In 7th grade, a historian. And currently, she's a vice president of the 8th grade class. In role on school leadership, she served on such committees such as Dolphin Pride, the Christmas Toy Drive, and Student Dance. She also took part in student government in elementary school, where she served on the student council. Abigail's an avid soccer player and participates in both AYSO and club soccer leagues. She currently has a GPA of 3.7, has excellent citizenship, and an exemplary attendance, having not missed a day in school since 5th grade. She enjoys being a leader because she wants to be something others can look up to, and she likes to guide others to achieve their goals. Abigail Caceres. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you our next speaker. She is a children's librarian at the San Pedro Library and the 2017 Pioneer Woman of the Year for my Council District 15. Help me welcome Anita Kelly.
Good evening, everyone. I will now call up the second group of middle school future leaders. Please hold your applause until the end. Abigail Hedrick, John Paul, Lauren Alexander, Olivia Bashura, Massimo Crow, Trinity Garcia, Jason London, and Kaylee Gragas. Abigail Hedrick. Abigail Hedrick is in the 8th grade at Dana. Abby is currently the band's head drum major and clarinet co-section leader. She works diligently to maintain a 4.0 grade point average. Her roles in the award-winning Dana Middle School Marching Band have taught her respect, humility, and honesty. Abby's commitment to band has taught her how to be more responsible, especially while working with others to achieve a group's goal. Abby also enjoys swimming and spending time with her family and loved ones. Abby believes it is highly important for young people to work hard to achieve their goals. She believes you can achieve your goals by being determined and trying your best through consistent practice. Most importantly, Abby practices being successful while being a nice person. After high school, Abby wants to attend the University of Southern California and pursue a degree in music performance or veterinary medicine. Abby Hedrick. John Paul. John Paul stands out for his service to his school and his community. JR is the school vice president this year and last year served as the school treasurer. He has assisted at open house, the new family dinner, and with school elections. He was an MC for the school Christmas program and kept them laughing with his jokes. He is a member of the school tech team and is the go-to person for all computer issues in the junior high. JR serves as an acolyte at Mary Star of the Sea Parish, assists with parish Lenten meals, and volunteers at Ability First, an organization for individuals with special needs. JR has been recognized by his teachers and awarded honor roll and certificates for honesty and perseverance. He loves sports and has played flag football, baseball, and basketball for Mary Star. JR would like to attend Georgia Tech, Lincoln Tech, or UTI and study automotive engineering. John Paul. Lauren J. Alexander. Lauren Alexander is an 8th grade student at Christ Lutheran School. She is extremely motivated in all areas and strives for success in all that she does, which is evidenced by her current GPA of 3.7. She is especially gifted in writing and developing creative writing pieces. Lauren recently was a participant in a poetry contest and is eager to write above and beyond the minimum expectation when it comes to creative writing in class. She is dedicated to her soccer teams, and she is consistent in her attendance of practices and games. She loves to draw and also has experience with graphic design using her iPad. She demonstrates leadership when working with her soccer team, as well as with her peers when working on group projects or assignments. She plays the ukulele and volunteers her time to play for the school praise band. Lauren hopes to become a writer in the future and would love to attend USC. Lauren J. Alexander. Olivia Bashura. Olivia Bashura is an 8th grader at Holy Trinity School. She is an exceptional student carrying a 4.0 GPA. She is a member of the California Junior Scholarship Federation and is the current Student Council Commissioner of Publicity. Olivia is a proud member of the Girl Scouts of America, recent recipient of the Silver Award, and is currently working toward her Gold Award. Olivia has spent 3 years volunteering at the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles with her student council and is a camp counselor for first graders at Girl Scout Camp. Olivia is on the school swim, archery, and cheerleading teams and is cantor in the school choir. Olivia is known by her teachers as dependable, driven, and having a witty sense of humor. She will be attending St. Joseph High School and earned a scholarship for outstanding Christian service. Olivia would like to attend Georgetown University, become a criminal lawyer, and eventually have a career in politics. She plans on becoming a senator or congresswoman in the hopes to create laws and fight against injustice in the world. Olivia Bashura. Massimo Crow. Massimo Crow is the student body president at Dana Middle School. He is involved in planning all the activities at Dana as well as leading budget meetings. Massimo is unwavering in his commitment to his education as he has continued to uphold a 4.0 GPA throughout all his years at Dana Middle School STEAM Magnet. He applies his leadership skills outside of the classroom as a starting catcher for both his Eastview Little League team as well as for the Saints travel baseball team. He looks forward to playing on the San Pedro High baseball team next year. Massimo also excels in public speaking and has no problems addressing large groups of people, including the time he was asked to speak at Councilman Buscaino's re-election party. Massimo aspires to be a sports medicine doctor and has high hopes for attending UCLA. Massimo Crow. Trinity Garcia. Trinity is the Mary Star Elementary School president for the 2016-2017 school year. She plans and runs student council meetings, helped plan the school dance, represents the school at open house, served meals at the new family dinner, and was an MC at the school Christmas program. Trinity is an excellent student who has earned Principal's Honor Roll and California Junior Scholarship Federation membership all through junior high. She is involved in the school sports program and has played volleyball and softball for Mary Star. Trinity serves for her school and community in a number of ways. She is a docent at the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, assists the daughter of Isabella at bake sales, has worked at church dinners and at the Mary Star Fiesta. Mary Star teachers have enjoyed watching Trinity become a confident leader at our school. Trinity would also like to attend Stanford or Oxford in England and study to be an engineer, a marine biologist, or an environmental scientist. Trinity Garcia. Jason London. Jason London is an 8th grade student at Holy Trinity School. He has excelled in academics, carrying a 4.0 GPA. He is a student athlete participating in basketball, baseball, volleyball, and football, and was a Pop Warner Academic All-American National Honor recipient this year. Also known as JT, he is a born leader. He is the school's president of the California Junior Scholarship Federation, the Student Council parliamentarian, and is the captain of the academic decathlon team. He has participated in the Port of Los Angeles Leadership Day as well as the Association of Catholic Students Council's Leadership Summer Camp. and has spent the last few years volunteering at the Los Angeles Children's Hospital working with children who have disabilities. JT is known by his teacher as their go-to guy, compassionate, kind-hearted, and responsible. JT will either be attending Mary Star or Peninsula High School next year. He would then like to attend the United States Naval Academy and focus his studies on computer science. Jason Landon. Kaylee Gragas. Kaylee Gragas is an 8th grade student enrolled at Dodson Middle School. She is an excellent student with a pleasant disposition. She is currently in Dodson's accelerated math course and does a great job in her leadership elective. Kaylee is always helpful and works well with her peers. Her current GPA is 3.7, and she is set to receive an award for achieving high honor roll in their upcoming assembly. Kaylee works hard independently and is, as a member of a team, always striving to do her best. Her peers consider her as a kind, considerate person who is always willing to lend a helping hand to those in need. Kaylee is involved in ballet outside of school and has many positive influences in her life. She has done a superior job as a student at their school and will surely go forward to reach great heights. Kaylee Gragas. I now have the pleasure of introducing our next presenter. He is a former future leader of San Pedro, the former principal of Barton Hill Elementary in San Pedro, and the current principal of Harry Bridges Span School in Wilmington. Please join me in welcoming our final presenter of the night, Lou Martisich.
Before I start, I'd like to once again give a special congratulations to a friend and colleague, Steve Scrumbus. Steve, why? Your brother-in-law was making pastrami sandwiches at the Sandwich Saloon, and I was playing kickball with my 5th graders. You were saving lives. Great job. Good job, Steve. Let me read the names first. Katie Bentavoya, Troy Sestich, Tanner Carcamo, Andrea Klein, Christopher Williamson, Mary Ramos, and Nick Zabata. Katie Bentavoya. As a student at San Pedro High School, Katie Bentavoya has chosen a challenging academic path. She is in the SAS program and has been a standout student for the past 4 years, being recognized as an academic all-star. She has been involved with the SPHS Student Council for the past 2 years, serving as Commissioner of Clubs and Interactions, and currently is ASB President. She is a member of the Knight and Knights, a highly recognized school service organization. Katie has also been a dedicated student athlete who participated on the varsity volleyball team, where she earned the title of team captain. Community service has also been a priority for Katie, volunteering at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium and several local political campaigns. Even with Katie's full schedule, she is able to remain grounded and focused. After graduating high school, Katie plans on attending UC Santa Barbara, majoring in biology. Katie Bentavoya. Troy Sestich. Troy is known around the Mary Star campus for his friendly and welcoming attitude. He has challenged himself academically. Troy has studied Latin for 3 years and has won 2 bronze medals in the National Mythology exam. They sold you on that Latin thing too, huh? Nobody told you it was a dead language, huh, Troy? His GPA of 3.9 proves his love of learning and shows his discipline and time management. Troy also finds time to be involved in many clubs and organizations, including the Film Club, Columbian Squire, Chess Club, NHS, and CSF. Troy is also the ASB secretary and has worked hard making fun and memorable events. Troy has played football for 4 years, baseball for 2, and has been the captain of the boys varsity volleyball team for 2 years. His love for sports has inspired him to give back to the community by getting involved in the Eastview Little League Challenger game. Troy will attend UC Davis, study psychology, and eventually move on to medical school. Troy Sestich. Tanner Carcamo. Just want to give a shout out to Tanner's mom, Kathy Carcamo. She was a past board member of the San Pedro Youth Coalition. Tanner, you might have thought it was all about you tonight, but I answer to a higher authority like your Teta Denise and your Barbara John, who's just served 37 years in the fire department. Thank you, John. Tanner Carcamo is a senior at San Pedro High School's Marine Science Magnet. He is a scholar athlete who works hard in the classroom and on the field. Tanner is an AP student, member of the Knights and Knights, a school service organization, and currently the senior class co-president. Tanner volunteers in the community and is a life team leader at his Holy Trinity Parish. He is a nationally ranked kicker and punter, earning all-league, all-city, and all-area honors. Most recently, he was honored at the National Football Foundation Hall of Fame. One of his fondest memories was kicking a 49-yard field goal in the Los Angeles Coliseum. Tanner plans to play football in college and major in criminal justice and come back to San Pedro and work as a port police officer, serving the community that has been good to him. Tanner Carcamo. Andrea Klein. Andrea's grandmother sat next to me at dinner. She couldn't have been prouder. You knew she was here, right? Just making sure. Andrea Klein is a senior at San Pedro High School. She is an honor student who has not only done well in the classroom, but also participated in many extracurricular activities. She is a member of Student Council, currently holding the office of ASB Vice President, and a member of Yearbook, where she has been busy implementing her ideas for the upcoming yearbook. Andrea is active in the community, where she volunteers at Cabrillo Beach and at the local softball facility. She also volunteered at many political campaigns and gives her time to school causes. Andrea has been recognized for her athletic abilities on the softball field as a varsity softball player and earning the title of First Team All-League and All-City. Andrea wanted me to mention that San Pedro did win the LA City title this year. Andrea's family ties go deep in this community that she continues to give back to. She plans on playing softball in college and majoring in nursing. Andrea Klein. Christopher Williamson. How's it feel up there, Chris? All right, pretty good. Christopher Williamson is a senior at Porto Los Angeles High School. He has a 3.7 GPA and has been on the Dean's List all 4 years in high school. He played on the JV basketball team for 2 years and the varsity team for the last 2 years. He takes great pride in being president of the Black Student Union and president of the Keystone Elite. He was Athlete of the Year for the Boys and Girls Club in 2015, is a Youth Los Angeles Club member of the Boys and Girls Club College Bound. At school, he is member of the Art of Kicks Club and Port Boys Band member. He plans on attending Howard University where he will major in business management. In his free time, he listens to music and is a sneakerhead. The motto he lives by is, "You reap what you sow." Christopher Williamson. Mary Ramos. Mary Ramos is a senior at Mary Star of the Sea High School. She was accepted with honors at entrance and hasn't stopped challenging herself academically. She currently holds a GPA of a 3.93. Mary has been a member of the academic decathlon team and has a total of 8 medals and finds her gold and first place medals to be a prized possession from her Division I team. Acting as team captain has given her the skills to continue her leadership in student council. She is the ASB treasurer and very instrumental in planning all the student events on campus. She is also the president of one of the most active clubs on campus, the Key Club. She has organized her club to participate in rose floats, decorating, AIDS Walk, and the one of which she is most proud of, the Pediatric Trauma Program fundraiser. Mary plays volleyball and basketball. She will attend Cal Poly Pomona and will major in engineering with a minor in social work. Mary Ramos. And finally, we have Nick Zabata. Nick Zabata is a student at San Pedro High School. He has been involved with San Pedro High School Student Council, where he has served as the Commissioner of Athletics and currently is a senior co-president. Nick is a member of the California Scholarship Federation and has been a member of the Homecoming Court for 4 years. He has been dedicated and accomplished student athlete who participated on the football and basketball teams, where he earned several awards, including Scholar Athlete and Coaches Award. Nick has been a volunteer at various beach cleanups and worked on several political campaigns. He is genuinely one of the nicest young men around. Wow, who said that about you, Nick? His caring work ethic and compassionate ways will allow him to succeed in anything he pursues. Nick just told me he was recently accepted to Cal State Long Beach, where he will be attending, and he will be majoring in exercise science. Congratulations, Nick. Nick Zabata. Now I will turn the program back over to Scott Lane. He did an awesome job organizing the event. Thank you for your continued leadership, Scott.
Okay, I want to invite all the high school senior future leaders to come back up on the stage and just stand right here, shoulder to shoulder on the stage, where we're getting real close to the end, people. Just 1 second here. The San Pedro Youth Coalition every year is proud to be able to give scholarships to our high school senior future leaders. There's no checks in these envelopes. Upon enrolling in a college or junior college or university, trade school, or enlistment in the U.S. military, you send us some papers evidencing that by email, and we'll send you a check. And we wish it could be more, but we'll send you a check for $500. And parents, that check is going to go directly to them, so you might want to talk to them about where it's supposed to go, because sometimes we've had future leaders who buy an Xbox, which is fine with us, really. First up, our first scholarship from San Pedro High School, Katie Bentavoya. Next up from San Pedro High School, Nick Zabata. From Mary Star of the Sea High School, Troy Sestich. Also from Mary Star of the Sea High School, Mary Ramos. From Port of Los Angeles High School, Christopher Williamson. Also from Port of Los Angeles High School, Grace Weezar. Somebody, so I don't forget, she's gone. Our next scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Sam Demansich, whose lifetime of dedication to the youth of San Pedro is an inspiration to our organization. A few years back, the Youth Coalition led an effort to name the track at San Pedro High School after Sam Demansich for his many years of service there. And this year we're proud to honor and give this scholarship to somebody who really follows in Sam's commitment to athletics at San Pedro High School, a CIF Southern Section softball champion, Andrea Klein. And finally, our last scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Melinda Lansing, the former director of the San Pedro Youth Coalition Youth Council. It is awarded to a high school senior whose achievements, attitude, and behavior best represent the goals and ideals of the San Pedro Youth Coalition. This is the highest honor the Youth Coalition ever awards, and it is our privilege to present it to, from San Pedro High School, Tanner Carcamo. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, this is the 2-minute warning. You have met and heard from most of our board members tonight, but there are a couple who put in a lot of time behind the scenes. I just want to recognize Ralph Appy, Ray Valdo, and Alice Sandoval. Thank you so much for your hard work. I want to thank Celia Avila for coming back here tonight and joining us as a reader. We love when our future leaders come back, and she reads fast, so she'll be back next year. I want to thank all the teachers, principals, and school staff members who joined us here tonight. You're the lifeblood of our community and the hope for all these children. Thank you for coming, and thank you for all you do for our kids. To all the moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and friends of our future leaders, thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting these great young people. And when they get older and they're laying on the couch, remind them to get up and lead. And in closing, I would like to invite up to the microphone future leader Sophia Castellanos from 15th Street Elementary School, who will lead us in the singing of God Bless America. Come on over here, Sophia. Now, Sophia did not agree to sing like a cappella tonight, so I'm going to invite all of you to stand up. And the words are printed on the back of the program, and when she begins the song, I'd like everybody to please join in. And can one of you hand me a program? Second to the last page. Here's Sophia. Just going to start.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you all for coming. Great town, great kids. Appreciate it. Thank you.